Hello again. Long time no see. So, here we go today. We're going to talk about volumes of pyramids. Now, when we did surface area pyramid, if you recall, we dealt with the slant height. Well, when you deal with volumes, you don't need to worry about the slant height anymore. Remember, the slant height was down the side that was perpendicular to the base. When we're dealing with pyramids, when we're working with volume, we have the formula of 1/3 big B, which is the area of the base, and the height, which is the vertical height to the base. Okay. So what'll happen here is we're not going to worry about any slant heights. You don't have to worry about those because it's not surface area, and we're going to be dealing directly with the vertical height. Now, the base, if you recall with a pyramid, the base can be any shape. In this case, it's a rectangle. So if you have a base of a rectangle, let's say it was 3 by 5, and we'll just say inches for argument's sake, and let's say it was 6 tall. So what would happen here is you'd find the area of the base. Now the big B here being a rectangle. Oops, hit the wrong button here. What we like to, sorry about that. What we would do is we would have big B. You know that it's a rectangle, which is a base times height. And you would have your 5 times 3. So your big B would be 15. You're given the H, the overall height, is 6. So what would wind up doing is that you would put it to the formula, sorry about that. You'd wind up writing in 1/3 times your big B, which was 15, times the overall height, which was 6. Now, depending upon what calculator you have, you would just type in with a fraction bar, 1/3 times 15. If you get that, you'd get 5 times the 6, excuse me, you'd wind up with 30. So your overall volume here would be 30 cubic inches. Because remember, volumes are always cubed. Let's try another one. Again, we have a rectangular base. We have a rectangular base, and we will work with, move this out of the way. You have your big B. Remember, we always write the formula. The volume of your pyramid is 1/3 big B times how tall it is. Well, your big B is the rectangle. So this case would be 6 times 9, which is 54. And your overall height is 10. So we put it all together. You get 1/3 times 54 times 10. So if you type that into your calculator, let me show you guys, remember where the fraction bar button was. This loads back up. I'm sure by now you guys all know where the fraction bar is. That shouldn't be anything too crazy, I hope. Just clear out. Fraction bar, 1/3. And then times 54 times 10. And there's your volume, 180. 180 cubic centimeters. Okay. One more. Remember, since these are volumes, regular. You can also have a big B of a regular polygon. So remember, when you're doing regular polygon stuff, it's still the same thing. 1/3 big B overall height. Here, it's a regular polygon. And if you look at your formula sheet, you remember it's 1/2 perimeter apothem. Well, the apothem is given to you. It's that 6.2 here. That's why they show it the arrow. The 9 in this case is the overall height, but also there's a 9 here for your sidelines. So to find the perimeter, you count your number of sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides of 9. So your perimeter is 45. The apothem is given to you of 6.2. We still have to multiply that by 1/2. So I probably shouldn't put all that together. Sorry about that. So our apothem was 6.2. So our big B will equal 1/2 of 45 times 6.2. Put all that together here real fast. 45 times 6.2 times 1/2, and I got 139.5. So your volume is going to be 1/3 big B, which was 139.5, times your overall height, if you recall, was 9. So you type that all back into your calculator, and you should get 418.5 cubic centimeters. So remember, you're going to have the same formulas that you've used before. You just have to look at if it's a perimeter apothem style for the base, if it's, in this case, it's a pentagon or hexagons, octagons. I'm not going to make you guys find the apothem. I'll give you the apothem. You just have to count the sides correctly to figure out your perimeter. So, hope all is well, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks.